Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, and today we're going to look at 30 great white flowering plants for your garden. So let's get it started. First up, we have some really nice big flowers, dahlias, and of course Matilla Poppy, great California native butterflies. Love it, really fragrant plant, good cut flower as well. Speaking of good cut flowers, we have Gladiolus, comes in all kinds of colors, including white, and of course the Delphinium, nice little biannual, comes in pure white as well. Sweet Alyssum, it has a wonderful fragrance, nice little annual that kind of grows and reseeds. Another annual that's really fun is Cosmos, easy to grow. Nemesia is basically an annual in most parts of the country. Sometimes it'll grow as a perennial here in San Diego. And speaking of perennials, let's go to some big ones. Pear, Breech's big flowers, Shasta Daisy, lots of really great color there. Marmalade Sky's version of coral bells gives white flowers instead of the traditional coral flowers. And of course, one of my favorite salvias is Autumn Sage, comes in white. The very, very tough Agapanthus also comes in white, as does Yarrow. The white Yarrow is actually the original California native plant. Speaking of California natives, here's Buckwheat. It grows everywhere in our canyons. And another fragrant plant that butterflies love is, of course, the butterfly bush. Let's move on to a couple of vines. We have the bower vine and the pink jasmine vine. Pink jasmine is very fragrant. It's called pink because the buds are pink, but then it opens up to a white flowering vine. All right, let's look at a few trees that have white flowers, as you can see. Mostly springtime bloomers are these trees. The strawberry tree is more of a shrub than a real tree. So let's transition to some shrubs. We have Grevillea, great Australian native, and one of my favorite shrubs, the Waxleaf Privet, also known as Japanese privet or Texas privet. Really fragrant flowers in the springtime and a nice dense shrub the rest of the year. Fraser's Photinia is a nice drought-tolerant shrub with white flowers in the springtime. And Cotoneaster is another one that also has those white flowers in the springtime. How about the winter color of white? So let's go to some camellias. And of course, camellias bloom from October to April, depending on the variety. They can be a little finicky, so you want to make sure you have really good, well-draining soil for camellias, and make sure to try to lower that pH so they can really thrive. There's lots of different specific camellia foods that can help you grow camellias. Moving on to one of my favorite subjects are roses. Icebergs are the toughest of all the roses. They're used heavily in commercial landscapes because they are very tough with a nice long bloom span. Lady Banks rose is one of the biggest and oldest roses in America. The one in Tombstone is 8,000 square feet and over a century old. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to get more of my great videos. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.